Sveiki, visi, čia GeimerMenas ir šiandien žaidžiame dar vieną Battlefield 1 epizodą. Praeitą kartą mes vykdėm Friends in High Places, biškina taip, man atrodo, praeitą kartą perskaičiau tą chapterį kažkaip. O dabar varom, žodžiu, ten dar paskraidėm. Pasprogdinėm dirižablę, cepelinu, kitų lėktuvų pamušnėm. Ir dabar varom Avanti, Savoia. Savoia, I don't understand. Okay, žodžiu, varom.
Everyone was affected by the war. Every corner of the world was touched. The human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way. They said this would be the war to end all wars. But I wonder if there will ever be an end to human ambition and our will to destroy.
Yep, let's go. Very nice. Ja, atsiprašau.
You up there? Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together. Just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
The Arditi, okay. Okay, atsiprašau. Oh shit, tai vaizdas, what the hell? Captures it, Anastasia Church.
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing the story makes me worry for you.
Adam geras.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. We would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
Rico, bro. Can I hit someone? Okay. Turėtų būt karšta tokiam šarvuotam kostiumui. Ir dar visų ugniasvaidžių kėtam. Damn. Su visais paminklais išmet. O tai, tiltą galim sušaudyti. What the hell? Tada. Ai, turiu kitą šakį. Oh shit.
All that was left after the fleeing troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Oh shit. No, just alas, sorry. Sorry, kad paleidžiu pavarą kulkų į galvą. Okay, still capturing. I'm still capturing the church. And don't understand. Like.
Non fermiamoci! Dobbiamo conquistare la chiesa! La vittoria o tutti accompagnati!
Okay, nice. Oh shit.
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Matteo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
Oh damn. Visi stogai krenta ant mums. Damn. Damn. The recoil, boss. How do I throw a grenade? Can't I drive? No. I guess no. Būtų biškai greičiau atsakyti.
Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down.
What the hell? Cover me, please. I said cover me. I'm shit, you čia daug. Shit, yeah, that's good. Stop cooking me, please. Jesus. Oh damn, jag kan dem. Okay, I'm healthy again. Can I climb? I can see the dude. Pasuk nes nieko nesimato. Okei. Reikia kelių durų ir kelių kulkų jam gal.
The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
Magačia. No. Okei. Visą laiką suveikia tas peilis kažkaip. Okei. Wait, what? Čia rodo, okei. Rodo pistoletą rinkliuką, bet kaip ir ten sprogmenys. Interesting. Okay, what the hell? Wait, what? What? Ai, pala, aš jos turiu. Kaip čia išeina? Jesus. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. That was my next target.
Okay. Шана. Oh, what the hell?
The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget.
Oh shit.
They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can. It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo.
God damn.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
No, super.
find your armor?
Of course, of course. Nothing could dent it.
Oh shit. Ant tų žolių.
But then the planes veered away.
Nice. Oh shit. That's like huge.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh God. Mateo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice.
Super.
I had to find Mateo. He could have been anywhere.
Oh shit, he was charmed. Weapon. What the hell? Oh, what? Vėl ginklai. Peilį švarą pasiėmęs buvo.
I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
Okay. Sunku atpažinti, kur save, kur ne. Oh shit. What? What? Oh. Oh shit, what
We
the
could
hell?
hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Sniper. This dude does not want to die. Wait, what? Oh shit. God damn. Okay, turbūt pasakojame, aš miriau. Shit. Gandam. Jam. Pala mane čia vėl nuo naujo paleido.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Kas čia per sniperis? Duoj trau granadai. Pervaliau. Atšokam. Nu super. Auč. Dalis. Čia prieš rimtai. Eik per čia namą. Galiu šitą naudoti. Ai, čia, okei, galvau, čia kulkosvaidis. Panašu, kad ne. Nežinau, rakštvarausius. Tik mikrolabals praeis. Yes. Granadai. Man turbūt gins reikia. I'm guessing. Oh shit. Rippin. Vai. Error. Ouch. Tam aš sniperį kažkur iškačiuosiu, dabar gerai matytis. Esu sniperį? No. Neturiu viešas ginklas. Okay. Objective complete.
Through sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up.
Dobbiamo conquistare il forte! Sono degli alleati in quella casupola.
Binoculars. Positions. How do I use my binoculars? Hello? I have no idea. Gal iš tos vietos man reikės naudoti?
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches.
Oh no.
But I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort. Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Ouch. Really? Dar ir taip jie gali padaryti. Tiesiai į blembai. Fuck. Tiesiai į... Shit. Na, bomberio mašinį. Palauk, kur mane vėl padarė čia? No. Nice.
Oh, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
What the hell?
To have made it to the fort. Some of the things I saw, Tesoro.
What the hell?
I had to
Про карман.
convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire.
Wow. Okay. Nežinau, kodėl čia what the hell, man. Tai tiesiog sprogdina belę kaip. Ir vieną kulką ir man šakės.
There were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
Look at this. Oh, mama. Oh, no. It's a freaking flamethrower. Why? I'm dead? Maybe no. Circling around the fort. Oh, čia? Ne, pračia čia tvoras. God damn. Au. Okay. I'm in. Heal. I can't see this dude. Have you heard of that? What? What? Net ir šalinius net pasakyti? Oh my god, net ir šalinius. What am I supposed to do now? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Reikėjo ginklą pakeist, blemą. Kažkada jau buvau prisiminęs, kad man jau kulkų mažai blemą, bet... Pa! Ko čia taip sunku man pasidarė? Sure. Bent jau ne nuo pat pradžių paleidžia. Lemot, nebesuprant, kada man mažai gyvybių. Anksčiau lyg tai vaizdas sulėtėdavo ar kažką, nebesuprant. Damn it. Give me weapon. Are you serious? Pažiūri į dešinę, nušauni žmogelį, pažiūri į kairę, grybas su šarvais atėjau stoju. What? Man tik reikėjo ginklo, tai ginklo, vienintelio ginklo su kulkom, kad galėčiau jį nušaut. Nu, what the hell, man? Can I get that? What? Koliko skiaurai praėjo? Nu, aš... Savas, okei. Aš karnaliais kulkas keist šitaip. Guess. Nas, okei. Va, lengvas. Give me weapon. But the recoil, man, the recoil is real right here.
I don't know how. I just knew Matteo wasn't there.
Okay.
I still think about that field.
Atsiprašau.
Every day. I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No!
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things? Buon compleanno, Matteo.
Okay. Sad things said. Little things. Okei. Tai jo, čia aš pabaigs epizodą. Varysim kitą kartą. Ar nėra. Laikinkit, komentuokit, dalinkites, prenumeruokit ir laukti kitų dviejų Battlefield 1 epizodų. Čia buvo GeimerMenas ir ta.